Hey guys, so I'm going to talk about Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz, rumored to fight again at UFC 200. And honestly, I literally am not the biggest fan of this whole idea. I think it's pretty dumb. I think that fight would be a stinker. Just for now, like later on, that fight could be fucking cool. But it doesn't need to be done at UFC 200. There is no reason as to why this fight needs to be rushed. There's no reason. It doesn't make any sense to rush it right now. And here's my reasoning. Conor just got fucking beat by Nate Diaz. By submission. Okay? Give him time. Fuck! Conor, go down to 145. Fight fucking Frankie. It needs to be done already. I mean, we've been seeing you fight and talk about fighting other fucking people this whole fucking time, and Frankie has been sitting there looking like a demon, looking like a straight up madman. Dude that he fucking coaches won the fucking title in World Series of Fighting not too fucking long ago. Frankie be looking good, the way that he's training people, the way that he trains himself, the way that he's been knocking people out, one after the other after the other. Man, I really do think that Conor needs to go back down to 145 and fight Frankie. If he wins against Frankie, awesome. If he loses against Frankie, who gives a shit? Go to 155 after that and try to see if you can go through that division a little bit. I mean, let's see it. Let's see if you got the shit to do it. Because Conor is good at 145. If you watched him in, what was that, Cage Warriors? When he was a champion at 145 and 155 at the same time. He was better at 155. He was better at 155. You can watch the fights where he fought at 155 and his hands were faster. He was quicker on the feet. He was much healthier. He didn't look like a fucking skeleton. He was just overall better at 155 pounds. Fucking, if you beat Frankie, whoa, that'll be fucking awesome. Then go up to 155 while still holding your belt. You practically cleaned out the 145 division. But Nate needs to fight Rafael as soon as possible. And if he were to win, that would be a perfect scenario because, listen. Okay? If Nate and Conor fought for a title, that'd be much better. There would be much more to talk about. You could do the redemption angle where Conor needs to beat him. It's been bugging me for so long that I didn't beat him. Kind of like a BJ Penn angle, but not exactly like a legitimate one because BJ's wasn't legitimate. But anyway, give Conor some more fights. Fuck, make him fight somebody in the 155-pound division. Like if he fought Cowboy and won, and while Nate's a champion at 155, that'd be fucking insane. Do the redemption angle and the fact that you're going to steal the fucking title and become a 2 fucking weight world champion. Like holding 2 fucking belts in 2 different weight classes with a redemption angle that is legitimate. That would be fucking bonkers. But they're not going to do that. They're going to put this fucking fight for nothing. If it's an interim belt fight at 155, I guess I can be cool with that, but it's still really a bastardized version of something that could be fucking spectacular. But if they fought for an interim belt at 155 at UFC 200 for the main event, I mean, I guess, but I still don't even know about that. Yeah, see, I don't know about that. See, I don't think that's a good fight either. But it's not as bad as having nothing. Okay? Because either way, when those two fight each other, whoever wins this round, this time, this fight, goes and fights RDA. Fucking end of discussion. It needs to happen. What the fuck? He pussied out of the fucking fight with Conor, and that's the only reason why this shit went down. Okay? This wasn't supposed to happen. Okay? Fucking Rafael needs to answer to that shit. He needs to be put in the situation that he created and have his belt on the line at the same time. And then, fucking, whoever loses if Nate loses against Conor in the second fight, by goddamn, Conor fights RDA. If Conor wins that title, well, there you go. He's a 2-weight world champion. But by goddamn, if Nate beats him again, I have no idea. You probably have to make Conor go through the 155 division, like starting from the bottom all the way up again. Because everybody else has been held to that same standard. Just because he's your hype guy doesn't mean that he's exempt from that program. Okay? Of going through everybody else to get to the top. Okay? If he loses to Nate again in an interim fight, this is just a prediction. If it's an interim fight for 155 and fucking Conor loses, make him go up through the ranks. Let's see if he gets better. Let's see if he can hang in the 155 division, because I'm sure he can if he would actually build legitimate game plans for other fighters, you know, instead of just fighting everybody the same. It doesn't work like that. You don't have a bulletproof game plan. Sorry, Conor. You and Kavanaugh are out of your fucking minds right now. Or if Conor wins and fights RDA and wins that, then fuck, I don't know. Nate will have to go and fight somebody somewhere. I don't even know what you would do with his angle, to be honest. I haven't put that much thought into it. But all I know is that it would be a fucking snooze fest at 200 to have a non-interim fight and it 100% be about redemption, because, yeah, Conor lost, and that's the definition of redemption, but you have to have a build-up. You have to have a build-up of him being down at the bottom and then climbing his way back up to be on the same level with Nate. Okay? That's my personal opinion. So if he went down to 145, fought Frankie Edgar, that moves him up halfway. He fights maybe Cowboy Cerrone. Holy shit. That'd be fucking insane. That puts him all the way back up with Nate, I think. And then they fight again. Maybe Nate fights RDA in that time frame and wins the title, and then it's a title fight between those two. That'd be fucking insane. Okay? That'd be incredible. Anybody who disagrees with that is dumber than fuck, because that's like, for Conor, that's 2 really big fucking fights. And then for Nate, that's a humongous fight after he lost against fucking Rafael dos Anjos because of leg kicks. For Nate to win the title, and then for Conor to defend his title, beat somebody that has talked more shit about him than anybody, and then go and fight the dude that he lost against at 170 for a 155-pound title. Fuck! That'd be fucking crazy. I would love to see that. So I'm gonna go, guys. See you later. What? Button. What are you doing?